Hey everyone, welcome. Alright, today I have proof that YouTube just doesn't like small YouTube channels. Now, very often we're always advised to use our analytics to analyze what works and what doesn't. And then we just need to focus on what works and then our YouTube channel will do well. And I believe them. I believe YouTube, I believe the analytics, and I believe their advice given are sound and justified, that every single content creator on YouTube has the chance to shine and grow their YouTube channel into something special. But the closer I get to those numbers in my analytics, the more I think it doesn't make sense because the number seems to have been generalized, meaning the advice given to us, the numbers that we need to hit, it seems to make us believe that it applies to all channels, big and small channels. And I for once think that those advice given, it only applies to big YouTube channels and it doesn't really work that well for small channels like mine. For starters, have a look at this useless analytics right here that tells you when your viewers are typically on YouTube. Now, what I have doubt with this is, first, how do you know who my viewers are? And second, are these viewers my subscribers only or my potential viewers as well? I need to know all of this because if this only includes my subscribers, then the sample size is rather small to determine when my viewers are on YouTube, so this isn't that reliable. And also, what if my subscribers are only online in the morning and my potential viewers are usually online in the evening? That would make me miss out a lot. Speaking of potential viewers, let's assume that this chart here includes both subscribers and non-subscribers. If YouTube can tell who my potential viewers are, then surely it can also be smart enough to put my videos in front of these potential viewers more often and give my channel more views, right? And that's not the case here. As you can see, the impressions I'm getting for my videos is less than 100 a day, and that is just frustrating. But I'm sure there's something far more complex happening in the YouTube algorithm, something far more complex than we would ever know. So I decided to do a test. So in my analytics, it clearly shows that most of my viewers are on YouTube, mostly after 12 a.m. So it would make a lot of sense to release a video between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m., right? Well, that's what I've been doing for over 100 videos until I decided to take some risk. In my last 5 videos or so, I changed the time and I released it at 12 p.m. Now, according to YouTube analytics, 12 p.m. is the time where most of my viewers are offline. And guess what? Those 5 videos I released at 12 p.m., they have constantly hit the number 1 to number 3 spots within 5 hours after the video is launched. And that just completely made the analytic useless and it is not something I rely on anymore. But what's funny here is YouTube actually has a small little note about this analytic that says, publish time is not known to directly affect the long-term performance of a video. I mean, sure, it is not going to affect the video in the long run, but it is going to affect the first 48 hours, which is the most important time of all for any newly launched video. And I think the message here is basically just telling us, hey, here's the analytic you can rely on, but please do not be too serious about it. Well, in that case, do not show it to us at all. Here's another advice I hear a lot, taking breaks on YouTube. You know what? Yes, you can take breaks on YouTube. Just make sure you do not take it for too long. And by long, I mean over 2 weeks. I took a break, a 1-month break, and during that break, my views and subscribers just dropped. And based on the trajectory it was building at that time, if I do not start uploading new videos, my channel is just going to go downhill. So yes, you can take a break, but seriously, do not take too long or your channel is just going to get permanent damage. The only way I can think of that can overcome this is by bulk recording. So pretty much you bulk record a couple of videos in advance, you schedule them in advance, and then you start to take your break. I bulk record my videos now because I upload more often. And also I don't do YouTube full time, so this helped me out a lot. Besides, I can also take a rest if I were to fall sick or something. One more strange thing I noticed about taking breaks is my new videos are no longer shown to my subscribers or even notify them. Now, I don't know to what extent this is true, but I didn't make this up. A subscriber told me this. He only realized I started uploading again when he searched for my YouTube channel. Now, what's more bizarre here is he actually has notification turned on for my YouTube channel, yet he got nothing from the YouTube algorithm. The last video he remembers watching is the video I uploaded before I took a break. And then he discovered that I started uploading again 1 month after I came back from my break, which means he basically missed a month worth of new videos from my channel. So he missed about 7 to 10 videos, and I'm lucky enough that he remembers me and that he looked up my YouTube channel. Otherwise, I would have lost this fantastic subscriber. And of course, another useless analytic to us small channels is this: increasing your click-through rate and your video watch time to get more impressions. Now, I won't go too much details into this one, but just imagine this for a second. A video gets the most impressions on YouTube when it is first launched, right? That's when you have the highest chance to get the most views out of your video. But at the same time, your click-through rate and your video watch duration is also the highest in the first few hours because your existing subscribers and your returning subscribers are watching that video. Now, if you're a small YouTube channel and you're still building up your community, then your views is not going to be as good as the bigger YouTube channels simply because you do not have the existing audience that the bigger YouTube channels has built over the years. So I feel like this analysis here isn't clear enough simply because a small YouTube channel just can't compete with a bigger YouTube channel if they were to cover the same topic, just because the bigger YouTube channels has a lot more influence. Okay, I don't want to sound like I'm entitled or I'm whinging here. So let me give you my quick thoughts on what can be done. Personally, I think YouTube should add one more metric to measure, and that is the YouTube channel's activeness. I find that there are so many small YouTube channels out there who produce great content, who put in equal amounts of effort, if not more effort than the bigger YouTube channels out there, yet they do not get the recognition they deserve. And I know there are several factors that may affect this, such as maybe they are not creating trendy topic, but that doesn't mean their content is not good. By measuring a content creator's activeness, it will make us feel like there's a reward for our hard work. There's a reward for the effort we put in. Rather than now where it feels like every single metric that can grow our YouTube channel seems to favor the more established channels. That CTR metric is definitely one of those analytics that does not help us small YouTube channels. And if you want me to go more in-depth into why I actually said that, check out this video right here for more information. Alright, I'm going to stop whining now. Thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.